We'll start with our LMPC pole sitter. Another lap record 1:14.848 for Kyle Marcelli. And the number 89 Intersport Racing Orica FLM 09. First, we'd like to start off. One of Kyle's teammates, David Ducote, was transported via helicopter following a crash in practice this morning. Our Chief Medical Officer, Greg Somerville, reported that upon arrival, David was awake and alert, moving all of his extremities, but because of the speed and impact and the mechanism of the injury, it was a precaution to transport him to a level 1 trauma center in Atlanta. We don't have any additional updates, but that is his status at this time. So on that note, moving to something maybe more positive, Kyle, was the hardship for Intersport in practice extra motivation for you to take the pole today?
Yeah, certainly. You know, I never got a chance to get in the car at all this morning. It was planned that I was going to get in for the last 15-20 minutes and bolt a set of tires on and do a mock qualifying run. So I was all ready to go, and we had called David in, and you know, ironically enough, he did an extra lap, and the result wasn't so good. But I hope the best for David. It was certainly, I mean, the guys worked so hard getting the car prepared for qualifying. For me, it was a little bit difficult mentally getting into a car that had, you know, virtually just been rebuilt. And but yeah, I just had to do what my job was. I mean, I trust our engineers and our staff. They did a great job, and I just had to get to work.
You finished second Petit last year in LMPC. How bad do you want the win this year?
Certainly. I mean, you know, a victory here is special, and it's something that we're going to go after. Unfortunately, we're not a part of the championship chase, so we just kind of treat each race as its own and go after pole positions and race wins. So that's what we're here to do.
Absolutely, maybe a little bittersweet being in this position, but not going after the championship.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, you know, we started the year with the championship mindset. Unfortunately, two DNFs is what's hurting us. But like I said, we just arrive each weekend and knowing that our job is to do the best we can that weekend in qualifying and then in the race. And so that's what we're going to do this weekend. And by pole position in qualifying, I think we're off to a good start. And it's a long race. Everybody's got to do their job, and we've built a pretty good continuity within the team and amongst my co-drivers. So I'm pretty confident in them that they know what their job is, and we'll get to the end and be in good shape.
Thank you very much, Scott. Move on to our LMP2 pole sitter, driving the number 055, Level 5 Motorsports HPD ARX 01G. It's Luis Diaz with a lap of 1:12.335, which you pulled out at the very end there, Luis. Where did that lap come from?
Well, the truth is that I ate some beans before the qualifying, so I was kind of feeling bad, so I have to rush to get up to the restroom now. No, I mean, it was just a matter of having a clean lap. You know, even if the P1s pass us, it makes our life not very easy. You know, so it was just a matter of getting a clear lap. The guys did a great job with the car. You know, we have just pulled some laps in those cars, and so far we haven't had any big problems, and it's running fast. We were surprised because we know the speed of the Nissan, and to beat them here, I think it's very special, you know, for so many hours of work on those cars, and the guys have been in Europe and here working 24 hours, 7 days a week. It's very good, and I think it's a good motivation for tomorrow for the race.
How is traffic going to play into your race in LMP2, Luis?
Well, a lot, especially because we don't have the speed to pass the other cars in the straight, so we really need to risk, I think, more even than the P1s or other cars. So it's going to be challenging, but I mean, it's what it makes this series so special. You know, that you have so many classes running, and everybody is doing their best. So looking forward for the race tomorrow, and I know, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Let's move on to our LMP1 pole sitter, driving the number 7 Peugeot Sport Total Peugeot 908, a lap of 1:07.428 for Anthony Davidson. Anthony's second Petit Le Mans pole in a row. How does that feel today?
It feels great to get the pole. Puts us in the best possible position for tomorrow's race, which will be tough. Yeah, it's history repeating itself so far from last year, but we walked away with second place last year, so I wanna go one step better tomorrow.
Especially coming off of your injury, how does this feel? Is this like a comeback for you?
Yeah, most definitely. It's been a painful 7 weeks, I can say that. And yeah, 7 weeks ago I never even dreamed of being here, sitting here right now with the pole position for Petit Le Mans. So it's been a good recovery. Obviously had to miss my home race at Silverstone, which was bitterly disappointing, but the team still did a fantastic job and walked away with the victory there. It was a shame I couldn't be a part of it, but it's great to team up with Sébastien Bourdais and Simon Pagenaud for this race. And it's the first time we've all worked together. I've obviously worked with Sébastien before, but in Imola where we won. But this is the first time the trios got together, and so far so good.
I don't know, maybe someone could find you a Georgia football jersey and we can put it on you tomorrow, and maybe this can be your home race, if that would help bring back anything lost at Silverstone. It's a very different crowd, probably, Georgia football from I don't know what football over in your neck of the woods would be, but we could give it a try.
I don't follow football here, I don't follow football at home, so it makes no difference. As long as it hasn't got wheels, I'm not really that interested.
Alright, I'll turn it over to some more intelligent questions out there in the crowd. Surely there has to be some. I just brought Georgia football into an LMP press conference. Come on. All right, guys, you're free to go. Thanks.